We're live. Great. Let me see. Slides are here. Everything's in place. Tabs. Oh, the tabs. I wanted to test it, but doesn't matter. If I just... Oh, I can. Okay. Try and see. Smart. Okay. Hey everyone, how are we doing? Just here waiting for everyone to come. Have 2 minutes before everything starts. We may spare some more time, who knows? See, people are coming in. That's great. I like it. Yeah, let's wait. I think we can wait to 5:05 and then we can start, just so everyone can come and join us. Hey Derek, how are you doing today? Hi Daria, how are you doing today? Just gonna double check everything. We can chat a little bit and go through things. Yep. So yeah, I think everything's in place. I can just wait a little bit more. Hi, Jan. Happy about you, Daria. Yeah, I'm also excited about the webinar. We've been preparing for it for a long time. And I hope it will be at least useful to everyone. Well, it was interesting for me to prepare for it, but I hope it will bring some use to everyone. Hi, Heather. Oh, we already have 9 people here. I was expecting only 2, my dog and my grandma. So I think, yeah, let's not wait anymore, because we have lots to discuss today and have lots of things to talk about. So people will join. So yeah, let's start from the beginning. Just before we start, I have a really simple question to you. Do you use AI in your working processes? You can type the answers in the chat. Just the answer is a simple yes, no, or you just don't know, or haven't tried it before. Maybe you just don't trust it. There are different views on this. And while you're answering, I will introduce myself. My name's George. I'm a content manager at Blogs. And for those of you who maybe forgot or don't know, Blogs is our no-code email editor for everyone to use. No matter if you know how to code or if you don't know, anyone can use it. So the last year for our team was the year of AI. We've been using it and we've been implementing it. We also took part in implementing the AI, not only in our team, but also in the team of our, let's say, friend agency. And we have some thoughts to share about it. So I was chosen as the person to tell you about it. At first, the implementation, both in our team and in another, went a bit hard. It was difficult for people to get accustomed to it. And I think it was not only for our teams, but for people in general to accept AI. And first and foremost, what we need to understand and what people, I think, understood with time is that AI is no silver bullet. It's not a magic pill. It won't turn an ordinary human being with zero knowledge about marketing into a global level super duper marketer. No, it just makes our lives easier and our work easier. It allows us to speed the working processes. Like, you can compare AI, I think, to an exoskeleton. Like, it enhances the already existing things and abilities, but if you don't have these abilities, there will be nothing to enhance. So, and the question that was, and I think is still somewhere in the air, always when AI is mentioned, will it completely replace us? Will it completely replace humans? Well, let's just imagine a hypothetical situation. We have 5 marketers working in a company, and they are given AI tools, which leads to the increase in their effectiveness. One person now does as much work as 3 people did before. And it may look like the boss can just leave 2 of them, terminate 3 others, and that's it. But the thing is, when these people leave, these 3 marketers leave, they don't vanish into nothing. They will go to another company or will even create their own. And as a result, the product that the company is working on may become cheaper, or the balance will tilt towards the margin and salary for these people, for these marketers. So no, there won't be like a Skynet rebellion. Machines won't come and start a war between humans and them. And we don't have to fear the AI itself. It always comes to people. It's like with any, for example, construction tool, like take a hammer. You can use it to nail yourself a chair, to sit on it, or you can break neighbor's car window. I don't encourage you to do it, but yeah, it always depends on the person using the tool, not the tool itself. Tools don't make choices. So let me see. Yeah, sure. Yep. Plus, yes, ChatGPT. It's cool. It's cool that there are people are using it, that people are utilizing AI in their working processes, because, again, we'll talk about it in the case studies section. It really makes our lives way easier. So, and yes, if you have any questions as we go on, don't hesitate to ask them in the chat. We'll answer them between the sections of the webinar. And talking about the sections, let's go to our case studies. So we are going to talk about 3 case studies that where we implemented AI, and why not to begin with us? Why not to begin with our own builder? So Blogs, we implemented 2 AI-powered options into our builder. The first one is the text AI assistant and the AI image generator. At first, the AI text assistant was a separate tool. was idea of our founder. He decided that maybe we should create a subject line and pre-header generator for people to use it. But as time went by and as we worked on this concept, we understood that it will be easier and more useful and more convenient for us to implement this thing to make it a part of blogs. So people come to blogs, they build an email, and they not only generate a subject line and a pre-header, but they can also generate the whole text for their email. And we'll talk about it when we go to tools. And as for images, it's again to make the life easier, to make the life more convenient and the workflow faster, and to involve less people into it, because anyone who worked with images, with the imagery for their emails, knows that if you hire an illustrator or even a photographer, it takes more time and it takes way more money than just using AI to generate an image. And photo stocks, of course, also are way more expensive. And we also use ChatGPT to speed up the process of creating our own email templates. Yes, so when it came to email templates, we had this sort of a conundrum because we needed to produce lots of templates, and these templates, email templates, of course, these email templates needed some text content in them. And using, lorem ipsum as placeholders was not an option, just because it seemed like a little tasteless. And we wanted something that will still have sense, seeing in this or that email template, but something that a user will just come, cut out, and replace with their own text. Something, again, in the middle. And this is where ChatGPT came in, and it gave us an opportunity to just generate text for emails, put it into as a placeholder, and that's it. It's really useful. It's really easy. It makes the emails look more consistent. The image is full, while at the same time, people don't feel like some sort of a crime just by throwing away this text and replacing it with their own. They feel fine. These are links to our website and our tool, by the way. I don't know, maybe some of you don't use it yet. You can try. It's free. It's really convenient. And we're constantly working on making the tool easier and better to use. And yeah, these are the emails we created for blogs. These are our templates. And I can tell you that all the content you can see, especially the images, are generated with the help of AI. The texts are also generated with the help of AI. Of course, we had to tune them and sandpaper them a bit to make them better, to make them fit the message of the email, but still, these are the AI text was used as a base. We also, sorry, I think the slides are messed up. Yeah, the slides are a bit messed up, sorry, Figma issues. The second case study is Email Soldiers. Email Soldiers Inc. is our partner email marketing agency, and they were looking for a non-expensive way of driving traffic to their website, and decided to work on a small glossary articles. And the mechanics for them was quite simple. They came to us and asked, what do we have? Because they had no AI implementation and usage experience. They didn't know where to start. And we told them, just try and use ChatGPT and feed them a subject, feed it the subject, like it was a Notion from marketing area. And ask it to build you a structure for the article, and use the structure to, like a skeleton, to put some muscles onto it. And this is what they did, and it allowed them to speed up the processes, I think twice. And they've been refilling their glossary with articles. I think weekly they posted one or two articles into the glossary section. So it was really an exoskeleton. Like just imagine if you need to fill a glossary with articles, at least an article a week, and you don't have AI tools. You have to write it all manually. You have to research. It's really a tedious work. It still requires you to put some effort into it when you're using AI, but still it's way easier. Yeah, so you can check out Email Soldiers, you can check out their glossary, and you can check out their blog. And we'll go back a bit to blogs, because again, last year, our team did a research. You can read it if you scan the QR code. You can read it later after the webinar is over. We interviewed marketing experts on how they use AI in their work process. And for example, here is one funny thing that Jordi Vandergent said. Here's a quotation. "Personally, I'm a big fan of what generative AI can do with imagery. This is more about making an impact and getting the images you want. I made artwork visualization for a painting my wife made, like a creative project on the side, and sold it first exhibition. Hashtag big success." So yeah, you see, AI helped to sell a picture. So I think it's worth it. And yeah, now we'll move to the next section, and I can check out the chat, and I can ask you the next question. What AI tools do you use? I saw that, I saw someone said, yes, Heather said that she uses ChatGPT. Like, I saw that some of you said they use AI tools, but didn't specify what tools those were. And yeah, this is going to be the main section of the webinar, because we have 10 tools to talk about. Oh no, 12. I always think with round numbers, sorry. So yeah, ChatGPT. Yeah, I think everyone now uses ChatGPT because it always develops, and it's always there, and it's easy to use, and we'll talk about it, of course. But recently I've stopped using it, and I've moved to an alternative. I'll talk about this alternative. But yeah, I think we can start with ChatGPT. So ChatGPT, it is, as I said, the most famous, the most, I think, used text AI model. And if we're talking about our company, if we're talking about our team, about content, this tool is the cornerstone for us right now. It is, yeah, it may sound simple, just an AI text model at its core, but the number of tasks it helps us to solve, well, we can dedicate the whole webinar to it and we'll still miss something. The best and simplest way to understand, because I know there are people who still don't understand how this works, I talk to them. And the easiest way to understand what this thing even is and how to use it, how it works right now, is just to chat with it. Yeah, it's in the name. You don't even need to know how to structure and create prompts now, because as they released, I think it was ChatGPT 3.5, you don't need to know how to create prompts. You can just chat with it like with a real human being. And I think a good thing is the price point. It's not that expensive, $20 a month. And there is no user limit. You can share your account with anyone. There is a limit for prompts, but I don't think we ever exceeded it in like our experience of using it. It's really high, and to surpass it, you got to do it on purpose. And the best thing, ChatGPT has its own API. And the funniest thing, lots of other tools, especially tools that are focused on generating text, use it or even base themselves on it. So like if you go to Product Hunt or any other like app marketplace, you see another AI text model, the chances are pretty high that it's based on ChatGPT, and probably it's not using the latest version. But I think that ChatGPT is still one of the most best for your buck, so to say, solutions, because OpenAI gives you not only ChatGPT, but also, at least for now, another AI tool that we'll talk about today also. So I don't think I should demonstrate how it works, but why not? Why not? Why not? Let me just share the screen with you. So yeah, here it is. The interface is really simple and plain. You can change between GPT-3. It's great for everyday tasks, but I've been using GPT-3 for 3.5, I'm sorry, for a pretty long time, and it still had its like rough edges. I think it's better to use GPT-4. Of course, there's a limit for messages in 3 hours, but still it gives you the access to DALL-E, which is a matter to talk about later. And the resulted text is way better. So again, it's really simple. You can just chat with it right there. And again, I think it's truly fascinating. Yeah, it answers like a real living human being. You can ask it, for example, can you generate me maybe an Easter gift card for my grandma. It's like really, yeah. And you see, ChatGPT made me go further. So yeah, we'll talk about it. Why not? As you can see, what it does, it is not giving me the text, it's giving me an image, and we'll talk about it later. I won't have to generate it. So yeah. For some reason, there are two versions of me. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, because it's the presentation. Yeah. So the next text AI is Gemini. It is Google's text AI. And this is the alternative to ChatGPT I've been using recently. There were some issues with ChatGPT on our side, and I needed an alternative. And I remembered, hey, Google have their own. And ChatGPT, it is ChatGPT's direct competitor. It works pretty much the same as OpenAI's text model. You just type your request. There's no need to do crazy prompting. Just describe what you need and get your result. And I've been testing it, and I can highlight 3 points that make it stand out. While I'll just show you how it looks, what it looks like, because yeah, you see, it's just the same. You just enter your prompt here. For example, can you write me a business email for my boss that I want a raise? By the way, it's not connected with the real life at all. So yeah, and here you go. A big email for your boss. Yeah, there are, again, 3 points that make it stand out. It has a better understanding of prompts. ChatGPT is still, even the fourth model, still can sometimes add unnecessary formatting to the text, even if you state in the request that you don't need it. Gemini doesn't do this mistake. Like, for example, for a long time, I always put this line into my prompt for ChatGPT that please don't add Roman numerals at the beginning of the headings. For some reason, when I asked it to generate an article, it always put Roman numerals at the beginning of the headings. And sometimes ChatGPT even would ignore that part in the prompt. Gemini doesn't do it. If you ask it not to do or do something, it will do. And the texts overall, the resulted texts, just sound more natural. They look friendlier to the reader. And I think one of the best things that if you ask it to generate you 2 texts with the same talking points, but on different subjects, it won't just give you 2 like similar texts to same texts even, but with different key phrases. No, it will give you 2 different texts, but with the same talking points and on different subjects. Because I caught ChatGPT red-handed doing it. It gave me, like, I asked it to give me an article about 2 different email types, and the articles were nearly identical as 2 twins. But the only difference was, again, key phrases. Going back to our presentation. Oh yeah, and by the way, as Gemini is still developing, some slight errors may occur. For example, I once asked it to generate a long text, and it seems like there's a word limit for each message in it, like the messages that it gives you. I guess the limit is about 500 words. So you need to tell it to keep going. Like, it gives you 500 words, you tell it, go on. And once I did it, and it went on, but the text was from another article. Like the first half of the cut paragraph and the second half of the same paragraph were different. They were like from the different articles. This issue, I fixed it just by starting a new chat, but still pay attention to it. So yeah, let's move to the next text generator. It's HoppyCopy. Here, let's just take a look at it. What's HoppyCopy? It's, again, not only a text generator, but it is a tool for email generation. Of course, it won't give you the result again, like get it and use it. No, you can use it as a base. And the thing is, HoppyCopy, like other tools that are based on ChatGPT or just are based around the whole idea of AI, it is a more narrow focused thing. The prompts are already in. The AI knows what it needs to do. The only thing left to do for the user is just to tune details when they get a result. So for instance, here in HoppyCopy, you can ask it here in newsletter creator, sorry. You can just enter it, and you see you can generate a newsletter, but not only you can get a single email for your newsletter, you can get a framework for a whole campaign. So you see it gives you like some placeholder of a prompt. You can select a tone of voice. For example, well, let's just give it a try, friendly. And yeah, and just click create. Yeah, just remember the process always takes time. But I think one of the most interesting things about AI, one of the most amusing, is just to see how the text appears itself. Like, in the second Harry Potter movie, the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, when Harry was talking with the journal of Tom Riddle. And so here you see it gave us a plan to the whole set of emails, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can use it again just as a plan. And it's free. This tool is free. You can sign up with Google and use it to your liking. I think it's really good because, again, unlike ChatGPT, it is more narrow focused, and it gives you, let's say, a better leverage for a particular type of task. After Hoppy Copy, we'll go to, yes, of course, the most famous, the most used graphic AI generator, Midjourney. It's also, I won't say it's easier to use because you need an external app to use it. You'll need to install Discord. It is a messenger. We use it at work, by the way. So yeah, you just go to their website, you sign in with your Discord account, you connect it, and you go to the Discord server, and the magic is done in Discord. So yeah, let me show you. We first go to the Discord server there and share it with you. Hope you see it. I hope. Let me see. Just tell me in the chat if you see the Discord, because I don't see any messages about it. It's a shame. It's a shame you don't see it. Why? Oh, I think I have. Sorry for that. I didn't expect it to happen at all. Like, I'll just show it in the web. Thank God. Thank God I can do it. Yes. Yep. So yeah, here it is. When you get to the server, you get to this channel. It's called Getting Started. You'll get the introduction to the tool, how to use it. It's pretty simple, especially since they've released the 6th version. We got to go to this one of the newbies rooms, and I'll just show you how it's done, how it works. It's again really simple. You just type /imagine, and you give what you want to see. For example, we want a purple bear wearing a funny hat. Let's also specify what style we want it. For example, we want it Cartoon Network style. I just like the cartoons on that channel, and just enter. Oh, sorry, didn't subscribe. Yeah, you gotta subscribe to the free version. I always forget it. Yeah, so the thing is, you need a free. There is no free plan, unfortunately. Now they require to use at least the cheapest plan. It is $8. I think we had it. We had Midjourney for our company use, but we don't have it now. But I will show you what it looks like later when we'll talk about blocks. So don't worry. Sorry for all these problems, because it's always something new for me. Yeah. So, yeah, as I said, it's $8, the most cheapest plan. It's way cheaper than ordering images from artists, and you get results really quickly. But unfortunately, I'm going to show you it a bit later. But now I can show you something else. I can show you, I think, a more superior image generator. It is DALL-E 3. DALL-E 3 is a part of the package from OpenAI. It comes with ChatGPT. Yeah. And when I told you before that ChatGPT was generating something to me instead of text, here's what it did. It was generating me an image with the help of DALL-E. And now let's just see what it looks like. So yeah, here it is. Oh, by the way, it looks like they've upgraded, because before, I think it was December, we were creating a presentation for our sort of a Christmas party at the office. We've asked it to generate some pictures for the presentation, and there were problems with the text. Some of the text was unreadable, it was gibberish, but here you see the message is clean. And this is just, look at it, the Easter bunnies, the Easter rabbits, Easter eggs, it's colorful. Yeah, and I think the best thing about DALL-E is it gives more relevant results than Midjourney. It leads to you spending less time to achieve the desired result. And just going back to ChatGPT, you can feed texts to it, so it can use it as a base to give you a text. Yes, it works like this. You can teach it to create the text you need. And now it can also describe what it sees in the picture you uploaded. Or you can give it, for example, a component of a website and ask it to code it, and it will code it. Of course, you will still have to double check it to run some tests to tune it up, but still, it works, and it resembles magic. So yeah, let me have a break and go through the chat. Yeah, so many tools. I've also haven't heard of most of these tools before I started preparing for the webinar. Just trust me, it's there are lots of them, and every day more and more tools appear. So the next, I don't think I can call it an AI generator, and it's like the way we understand it, what it is, what is Stable Diffusion. Stable Diffusion is, again, an image generating model, but it doesn't operate the way we are accustomed to. It is an open source model. And many products, just what they do, they repack it, they tweak something, they feed different types of content to it, and they share their versions of the models. And what is HuggingFace.co? It is a place to share these models for enthusiasts and companies. And let's just go there, and I'll just have it as a background for us to see. I can tell you, I always get scared when I see these folders, distributives, code, but I think it is a heaven for geeks, for for AI geeks, because look at this, 558,000 models. It is mind-blowing. So yeah, how does Stable Diffusion work? You just grab any of these models, you download them, you set everything on your system, or you can use resources of various third-party platforms. It won't be free, of course, but if your system, if your PC or if your Mac are not good enough for this, you can again resort to third parties. And the best thing about Stable Diffusion, it is just like Copy is rather narrow focused, as the result completely depends on the type of information you feed to it, like what data sets, what content you fed it. Why is it so cool? Well, unlike Midjourney and DALL-E, Stable Diffusion will be more precise. Like, you wanted to generate email designs, feed it emails and their descriptions. It will learn what you need. It will learn. It will have examples. And with these examples, it will give you more and more relevant results. As a matter of fact, if you ask Midjourney or DALL-E, for example, to generate an email design, these will not give you the email design. These will give you a picture of a laptop with an email on it, and the email will be rather abstract because, again, DALL-E and Midjourney are more wide focused. They are more about doing everything at once, while tools that use Stable Diffusion as a base are, again, more narrow focused. After Stable Diffusion, we go to Pitch. Pitch is a really well-known presentation builder. It is a tool to build presentations like PowerPoint or Google presentations. And they've implemented AI. They've also implemented AI. Again, a rather narrow-focused AI tool. And it is also really easy to use. It's free to use. You don't need to pay anything. Like, all these tools I'm showing you besides Midjourney are free. You don't have to pay for it. So yeah, you go, this is your dashboard that you will see when you log in. Again, you can log in via your Google account, and you can start with AI. And you give it a prompt. For example, I want a presentation about the future of AI in digital marketing. And we'll start. And again, the process, how it creates the presentation, it's fascinating. It's fascinating to watch. Again, takes some time. Everything takes time. Because AI generation is, but still, look at it. I wouldn't be able to create something like this. I'm telling you, I'm not good at creating presentations. But here you see a full presentation. You can change the color scheme, for example. You can change the font style. It's all here for free. Of course, you have to tune it up. You have to, again, add some elbow grease, but at the same time, it works well, and it gives you a good result, a good base for you to work on. I think you remember I said that the best way to understand what ChatGPT is to use it. I think this thing goes for all of the AI tools. You just go and try and use them, because only this way you will understand how, first of all, easy it is, and second, how fascinating it is. Because I was among those people when, you remember, those creepy images appeared that were generated by AI, when it was like just going into public space. I was looking at it and I said, this looks like some abominations. But now I use it daily. And by the way, I use it daily. Yeah, we use it daily at Blocks. And going to Blocks, we implemented ChatGPT thanks to their API. Anyone can implement it. And we used Midjourney technologies. It's no secret. Initially, we planned to create a separate service for subject lines and pre-header generation, as I said. But eventually, it became a part of our service. And the main principle, I think the main principle for Blocks to exist was the less clicks, the better. The less clicks a user does to create an email, the better for us. We want the user to do everything at one place, and the best thing is this place is Blocks. So let me show you. It is one of our email templates by the way, one of the fresh ones. They appeared today. And let's start with the AI assistant for text. You can use it. Oh, really? Jesus. Sorry for that. Let's just start with the images. As I said, it utilizes Midjourney, and for it, let's do the prompt we failed to get the first time. A purple bear wearing a funny hat, cartoon, network style. It will take some time to generate it, but any email generation, as I said, takes time. It's totally normal. And while it generates, I'll just tell you a little thing about Midjourney. It has this concept of seed. Seed is a unique number that every prompt gets. If you send it two prompts, different prompts, but the seed is the same, the result also will be the same. Like, this is how it works. It's pretty simple. Yeah. As you can see, 45% is generated. We had some problems before with this image generation, but now we had some issues with it. But here, you see, we get a funny bear, purple bear, a funny hat. Again, 4 results, just like Midjourney would give you. I don't even know which one I like. Oh, I like this one. Yeah. So yeah, here it goes. Oh, yeah, I forgot about it. Well, I'll just talk you through it because I think I have some technical issue with my account. We have 5 roles for our AI text assistant. We have a marketer, a translator, a proofreader, a copywriter, and a psychologist. Yeah, these 5 roles are for people who don't know where to start, for people who don't know what tone of voice to pick, where to begin with again. And these roles help people to fight the blank list problem. Oh, yeah, and there's also a subject lines and pre-header generator. The next tool is Framer. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not that used to it. Framer is a website builder. And this tool, again, building websites. The main audience is designers, but marketers can also use it, build a landing page, for instance. Worth looking at, an interesting tool. And I'll just show it to you pretty quickly. And yeah, it's also free. It's also free. Here, your working space. You go to actions, you take generate a page, you give it a prompt. For example, we want a landing page for a new coconut milkshake brand. Start. And here it goes. Yeah, it is simple. It is not intricate at all. But take a look at this. It is a real landing page with content, with design, with a pretty neat color palette, which you can choose. And we'll just take a look at it after the generation is done. Generation is done. So yeah, you can change it to your, you can change the color scheme to your liking. Again, don't take it as some sort of a ready to go result. Of course, you still need to tune it, to work with it, to work on it, but it is a great thing to start with. It is a great base. Any AI tool provides you with a great base to start with. Relume is a development team, and they have an AI-powered, again, website builder. It doesn't work that smoothly, but the team is small. We can give it to them. It's okay. And again, registration is totally free. You just go from on the main page, you go down, down, down. I don't know why they hit it so low, but here you can try the website builder. You give it a description of the company, but first, before using it, I would recommend you go to the dashboard and watch this. We won't watch it, of course. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I totally forgot to turn the screen share. Yeah, so here it is. Here is the button to go to the website builder. It's at the bottom of their landing page. Here is your dashboard where you work, your working space. You type your prompt here for your sitemap or for your website, and you generate it. And here is your dashboard where there's a video where their co-founder describes everything you need to know about their tool. Watch this video and you will understand how to work with it, because it is simple, but still you gotta put some muscle into it. That sounds really funny, no? Oh, we have 2 tools left. Let me check the chat. So yeah, 10Web. It is also a website generator, but I think the best thing is that the final website works on Webflow. It's hosted on the builder side, but it works on Webflow. And you can use their tool. This is like a killer feature. I haven't seen it anywhere else. You can use their tool to copy any website through the link. Literally any website. Here, you go here and go generate your website, create a new website with AI. It's an informational. Oh, for example, digital agency. That's our thing. Here it goes. We already have it. We can choose the structure. For example, I want, forest. I want the forest one. And I want, for example, this one. I like this more. Let's call our company, for example, Forester Inc. A woodworking company in Montana. No, I don't want that. For example, Forester Inc.com. custom carpentry, woodworking design, furniture creation. Yeah, finalize. Sure. I think I've signed up. Yep, so it will give you a ready-made website. And I think it is even more interesting than the previous thing because there you still needed to tune the content and you still needed to, again, personalize it, to add the images, to replace the text. Here, it is customized to your company. I just want to see the result as well as you do, I think. Oh, Q&A. Oh, Derek, what's my favorite AI tool for texts? I think the primary favorite is ChatGPT still because I've used it lots of times, but now I like Gemini more. I use Gemini, I think, daily because again, the relevant results, they're more alive, they're more lifelike, they're more human-like, and I don't have to tune them that much as much as I had to tune ChatGPT answers. Oh, and we have our website ready. And here it is. Look at it. It even generated the the banner for us. It generated the whole content. Here it is. Here, it even had added the logo Ipsum logos for the client section. Again, some tuning needed, but still, you could change the color palette and the font styles. I think this. Oh, and by the way, you can see the mobile version here. I think it is a game changer. So the last tool, one of the last, I'd say the last category we're going to talk about is the category to create videos and GIFs. And we'll start with Runway. Runway, also a free AI generation tool. You on the free plan, you can generate short videos, turn them into GIFs. Let me just show you. Here, you go to generate videos, text, image to video. You can even use an image as a base, but we'll give it some sort of a, like maybe a stick man running through the woods. Yeah, it will be a 4-second short video if you get a paid version. If you pay for the tool, you will get longer videos. You will be able to generate them. Yeah, but still, the generation speed is not as long as it was, I think, half a year ago, or if we go to the beginning of 2023, it was really longer than now. I mean, image generation. Videos a year ago, they were horrific. Remember that video with Will Smith eating spaghetti that was AI generated? Was nightmare fuel. Now it's generated in AI, look way better, but there's also one tool that OpenAI are working on. We'll talk about it. It will be the next thing we'll talk about. Just let's see what Runway will give us. Yeah. Well, it generates all no. I saw that there's someone. You're welcome, Derek. You're welcome. You know, when I was a kid, I wouldn't even believe that if somebody came to me and say, in 15 years, you would be able to create any video just by typing what you want to see. I would call this man a madman and just run from him. But now, there's the reality we live in. Yeah, by the way, there is a countdown timer in the right upper corner. Oh, no, it's a limit for us. So yeah, free plans are always limited, but not in blocks. In blocks, we don't hide the features behind the paywall, by the way. So yeah, our tool, I know how it sounds. It sounds like a really, really cheeky promotion, but still, our tool is a way for you to use Midjourney for free. Oh, here's a vid. Look at him. Oh, still, it looks better than Will Smith eating spaghetti. And yeah, you can rate the result. So the next tool, the tool that OpenAI is working on, is called Sora. It is a video generation tool, and just look at this. Look at the result it will be able to give users. When I saw the vid, I thought, this is just Tokyo, right? No, of course there is still some, sort of an uncanny valley feeling. Like if you look, for example, at how the legs move or how the people in the background look, still not natural, but just remember spaghetti again. Look at this. Look at this close-up. If I saw this close-up, I wouldn't even believe that it is AI generated. I would have thought some video maker did it. No, it's real. Mammoths. So yeah, it is. It's still not released, but I think when it is, oh boy, we'll get lots of AI generated video content. Lots of. And just imagine how it will change the marketing, the digital marketing. There won't be any need to hire a team. There won't be a need to pay them. You just go to OpenAI interface, you open Sora, you type what you need, and you get what you need for free. Well, not for free, okay. You get for $20 a month. What is more expensive, $20 a month or several hundred thousands to get yourself a video from a Western? So yeah. So that's it for the tools. And as a closing section, I wanted to talk about a bit the future of AI. I've already brought up this thing about the Skynet. And yeah, I said before that I don't believe it, that AI will take over the world if we don't let it, of course. And there will be more various AI generators, like the possible pool of things to generate with AI will grow exponentially. And the already existing things will only develop further, upgrade. And as an example, our team is currently working on an AI email generator. Just type the prompt, get an email. The already existing result is fascinating, and we are not ready to share it yet. But when we will be, we believe it will bring us, our team, and the community closer to making the email creation process even easier and more simple than it already is. And again, the number of possibilities and features will only grow with time. There are lots of AI music covers now on YouTube. There are lots of videos. Again, they're not of the best quality, but there are still. And who knows how, what time will bring us. So yeah, we also have, let me see how much time I have. Oh, we made it 1 hour. Yeah, we have a little bit of time for a discussion. Maybe you have some questions. And I'm gonna say I'm sorry for some technical issues because first webinar for me. Yeah, so we have, I think let's give it 10, 15 minutes if you want to discuss something, to ask me some questions. Because I was really, again, I've used this word several times now, fascinated by the power of AI, how AI tools can change the overall, how they already changed and how they keep on changing the whole picture of digital marketing. Because when I came to the industry, it was not long ago, it was 2020. It was not the way it is right now. And thanks to AI, I think everyone will try to implement it, and everyone will be hunting for at least some AI implementation in their tools, like will be probably, I don't think even a game changer. It will be some necessity, something you would expect of a tool to come from, like, out of the box. Like, I don't know, you download some email builder and you expect there to be an email generator. Oh, oh my God! I'm so happy that that you liked it. That it was very informative. I'm happy to hear it. I'm happy to hear that this was useful. Can you share? Yeah, I can. I think we can share the slides here and or LinkedIn or on LinkedIn. And by the way, yeah, we will probably share it, and you will get an email, I think, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I will send the email with the recording of the webinar to everyone, so you can rewatch it or, I don't know, check the things you missed. So yeah, I think we'll share both slides and the recording. So wait for it. Yeah, so if anyone have any questions, ask them. And if you don't, I think we can end, because we can wrap up, because I've talked about everything I wanted. And yeah, thank you for coming, guys, because it was really, really important for us. It is the first time we do a webinar. It is the first time for me. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy you are happy. So yeah, thank you. So I think we'll wrap up. Yeah. Thank you for joining in, and goodbye.